Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to this channel. On this channel, we talk about aligning ourselves with our divine creator and therefore also our purpose in life. Today, specifically, we are speaking about how love and money both go hand in hand. They tend to grow together. If you reflect back on your life, you may personally have experienced this where when your love grew, your money grew as well. And this is for a couple different reasons. So energetically, money and love are on the same frequency. They are both ruled by the planet Venus. Love and money are both coded with the colors and the frequencies of both green and red. So when we think about money, specifically here in America, we think green, we think money. Our money is green. Green like American money, like the song. And green is also universally the color of our heart chakra. So, or our heart center, if you prefer to say. So, green has a specific frequency on the light spectrum that relates with both money and love. And they both tie in with the color red as well, because these are both survival instinct needs. When we think of money, we think of either scarcity or abundance. So when you think scarcity, you think survival. So we must be grounded, we must be tapped in with the color red or just your root energy, and also be tapped in with your green. Red and green are complementary colors. So when we look at it from a perspective of love, red is the more survival, reproductive type of survival instinct that we all have that relates with the color green, which is our love. So these both go hand in hand with the colors red and green. Now, you might be like, why is she talking about colors? Colors hold a specific frequency. They also hold a vibration. So green, for example, relating with the heart, is 432 hertz. And that is the same with our abundance. So again, abundance and love going hand in hand. Now, oh yeah, there you go. I went ahead and covered all 3 points. So they're both ruled by Venus. They're coded in the colors green and red. And they are both tuned with the frequency 432 hertz, which is the frequency of our heart and our love and nature. So, when we are living from our heart, making decisions from our heart, and just all around living from our heart center, this really helps keep us aligned. We are passionate, we are love. So when we are living from our passion, our heart, we can therefore align with our purpose. So I drew this diagram for you all, and if you can see, I drew this cute little stick figure, and this right here is our heart energy. Now, you may have seen before it's like the way that the energy cycles through our body. And it goes like this. And it's from our heart. Our heart is the center of all of this, which makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to draw it and then I'll come back to that. But here. So it goes around like this, almost like a donut, and then it cycles back through. So when we are living from our hearts, our energy cycles through our crown, and this is our divine creator and our purpose, living in alignment. So we live from our heart, it circles back around, cycles through spirit and back into us. And we also have this coming from below as well, reflecting, mirroring itself. So again, coming from the heart and going up through our roots, and again on this side. So it's like a donut on both sides. And to me, it really looks like a clover. It's like a lucky charm when you're living from your heart. But yeah, so that's how it channels through, as above, so below. When we are tuned in with spirit, we are also tuned in and grounded from below. So, people love what we have to offer when we are passionate about our purpose and what we are offering. So just imagine somebody you may have seen or may not have seen, but just imagine somebody living from love, living from this energy of love. And it's just like their essence, it's who they are. You want to be around that person. You want to, learn from them. You want, I don't want to say you want to take what they have, but it's like when they're living in overflow, then it's contagious. It gets all over everybody, and everybody can live in love. However, love is not as contagious as fear. So we have to make sure we are living in our center of our heart and our love. Which leads me into my next point. And let me slow down just a bit. So, when we are living outside of the present moment, say your attention wanders, and this happens to everybody. Our attention might be on a conversation that we had previously, or an imaginary conversation that we're having in the future. Our thoughts might be in our plans, our to-do lists. It might be wherever. Okay, and all of this is coming typically, not always, but oftentimes it comes from fear when we're living outside of the present moment. So, inside of the present moment is God. Inside of the present moment is where love lives. Because God does not live in the past or the present. He is the I am. God is now. So just keep that in mind. But every time your attention wanders, bring it back. First step, bring it back to yourself. And then cycle it back. Bring this energy into your heart. So every time you notice a thought going elsewhere from this present moment, bring it back to yourself. Bring it back to your heart. And then it cycles the energy all the way through you of this loving essence energy, which is living from your heart, which therefore attracts love and money. Everything aligns when we're living from our hearts. We don't have to think about what decisions to make. We just bring the energy back to ourselves, to our hearts, and then feel what truly feels in alignment in this present moment, what feels like the most loving choice, and go with that one. And that is how you tap into your purpose and your frequency of love and attracting abundance and wealth. So, the thing I was going to mention earlier is, you know how I was showing energetically our heart cycles its energy back through us? Yes, it is the same physically. Our heart is literally the center that keeps our bodies running. So the blood flows through our veins, through our arteries, and the heart keeps us going. Right? When our heart stops, we stop. So living in love literally keeps you alive. It keeps you in your purpose and who you're meant to be on this earth. So that's that. And a bonus, I threw in an exercise for you all. This is something I did today just randomly, and I was like, wow, oh my goodness. So go into your bathtub if you have one. Lay back with the water in the bathtub, of course. So you're just laying back in the water, your ears underwater. Notice your breath. Notice how oftentimes our breath will feel like it doesn't feel like a whole, like it doesn't feel like a continuous breath. It often feels like there's a blockage, like it's kind of just like pulsing, like it's like trying to get through some type of something. So just take note of how your breath sounds. And I say do this underwater because you just hear it that way a lot easier. So when you're laying there noticing your breath, then you can notice like, oh, this is how I actually am breathing most of my life. And oftentimes it's like very shallow and very like hesitant breaths. However, when you intentionally control your breathing, make it deeper, make it more love, like bring the energy to your heart again, then you'll notice like, oh wow, when I'm breathing deeply, I am like, my nervous system is relaxed. And that's why they say do breathing exercises when you have anxiety, because breathing exercises literally bring us back to the present moment and help remind our bodies that everything is okay, that we can live in love and we don't need to live in fear or anxiety. So that's the message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I was just double checking that was everything, and it is. So thank you all so much for listening. May you be blessed. May you have a wonderful day and life ahead if I never see you again. And I love you all.